What's up, world? Welcome back to Bronationhoops, episode 3. It's me, your boy Marty Grot. I'm here with my bros once again. Got my bro Sal
hmm
Pacino up in the corner.
Yo,
What's up, bro?
yo, what's up, big bro? How you feeling, man?
Chilling,
What's up
man.
with you?
Chilling. I'm down right now, but we'll get into that in a minute. Got my
Yeah, I
bro,
see you, man. It's all
my,
good though. We gonna get through it.
got my bro Peasy up here in the other corner. What's up, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Over
What's
here,
up,
like
baby?
my man MJ in Game 6 with the flu game, man. We're gonna push through this thing. Yeah, Mardi Gras, we're struggling right now, yo. But we're gonna push through this thing.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Other than that, everything's great.
yeah. So if y'all hear a little sniffling on my end, hey, just ignore it. You know what I mean? It's allergy season. It ain't COVID. I got tested.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? It's just a little.
That's
My
what's up.
my daughter go to daycare now, bro. So y'all know how. Well, Sal, you gonna find out, but you know how daycare
hmm
Yes, sir.
bringing them kids home with the
There-
day codes. It's crazy, bro.
There's
hmm
been a lot of daddy daycare vibes in here. Myself, Dawn had a doctor's appointment today, so I had it by myself.
Oh, where?
I got the car seat out, rocking her. You
Yeah.
feel me? Walking around, trying to stop her crying. So
How that go? You was a little stressful, or you was good?
at first it was a little stressful, but it was dope. Like you figure it out.
Yeah, true.
hmm
It's all right.
And then they stop crying and smile at you, and then it's all over
Yeah, that make
right.
with.
make you feel like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
hmm
Right. What's new with you, Roy? Besides the flu game, bro?
Ain't too much. Same thing. Just using this time off from work, just you know what I mean, trying to get a little bonding time with my son and my daughter. The whole family overall. Using this time, spending this time wisely. That's all. Taking advantage of it.
Hmm.
True.
Like
For sure,
like my
ski.
first time since I was probably a teenager that I had a extended time off from work. I just been
Facts.
grinding. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it.
Yeah, look, I called out today, bro. I woke up, couldn't breathe. Like, jeez,
hmm
this joint was
Mm.
killing me, man. But we gonna,
Yeah,
like we said, we gonna push through for y'all, man. We gonna get this show started because a lot of stuff happened since last episode.
a lot of stuff.
A lot of teams is out of there,
Crazy day in the
hmm
NBA.
including my
Yep.
boys. But we'll get to that later. You feel me? It's all
hmm
good. I'm alive and well. Everybody called me. Everybody checked on me last night because my
Yeah.
boys was out there. But
See, I ain't call you. I'm like, no, I'm gonna let him breathe. I know how he feeling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead. I holler
hmm
at him tomorrow.
Yeah.
yo,
Hey,
say
look,
about that.
I put a couple posts, I mean, a couple messages on our little group chat, and I kind of felt the tone of his response. I said, "No, I'm leaving him alone for the night."
Mardi
Hey,
Gras is on D&D, ladies
I
and
Yeah.
gentlemen.
turned the TV off, bro. I went upstairs. I was just watching a little bit of the highlights of the Lakers game from my phone, but man, I just turned it
hmm
off. Went on upstairs, bro. But we'll get into that though. So, but for right
hmm
now, let's jump into um this little supporter, little sponsor that we got right now. Something new. Y'all. Well, my bros know, but y'all out there probably don't know. I'm an avid CBD user. You know what I mean? I think it's really good for you. I think it's an alternative way of handling things a little bit naturally. Me personally, I use it
Facts.
for sleep and relaxation. You know, I got
hmm
a house full of kids, and you know, I work a full time dad. So sometimes it's hard to get sleep. Sometimes it's hard to just relax, you know, and calm down. So yes.
hmm
So shout out to Earthy now. I got me a little bud right here. Of course, it's marijuana ish, but it's not. You know, what I mean, it's the sister of marijuana. Um,
hmm
this right here, this flower doesn't have any THC in it, so it's completely legal. Um,
hmm
but it also gives you all the effects of the plant without the euphoria, so without the THC, so everything but the THC. So completely natural. It's healthy for you, and I'm an avid user for it. So go check out at Earthy Now on Instagram and earthynow.com. Go check out their products. My wife used their gummies. You know, it's a very natural way to help you get some sleep and help you relax, or help you get focused, or help you get energized. Whatever you want, they got it on there. So check out Earthy Now on Instagram and on Facebook. So I'm
Yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
get me one after the show.
Yes, sir.
Might have to come grab one of those from you myself, my brother.
Yes, sir. I mean, I've been
Sleep is hard to come by in this place.
y'all know I recommend it to my bros. I recommend it to a lot of people. It's definitely helpful. I recommend it to my wife. My wife is a very light sleeper. So
Mhm.
anything wake her up. So she don't really get a lot of rest, especially with the kids now. So the gummies help her. She don't really like the smoking process, so they come in gummies, they come in oils, they come in lotions, all kinds of stuff. So go check them out, man.
Dope.
All right. So got that out of the way. We're going to jump into some topics, some things that happened from the last episode. So y'all heard about, Duke head coach, the legend, Coach K. He hanging him
Yeah.
up. What y'all feel about that, man? Coach K is a legend. He produced a whole bunch of NBA players. So how y'all feel about it? So I'll start with you, bro.
It caught me off guard. Honestly, it felt like it kind of came out of nowhere. Like I just got the alert on my phone. It wasn't like I didn't hear no build up. I'm in the house all day with this being off of work, so I'm locked into ESPN and everything. I didn't hear no inkling about this happening, so it definitely caught me off guard. But I thought it was kind of a coincidence, quote unquote, that
Ooh.
this all happening at the same time as the situation with Boston
Ooh.
and Brad Stevens going magically becoming a front office guy
Magic.
somehow. Yeah, and Danny Ainge stepping down like that came out of nowhere. So
Yeah,
I feel like that's kind of gonna show itself at some point down the line. But all in all, Coach K, great career, well respected at Duke. Sad to see him go, but I'm wondering what his next move gonna be.
Good point.
mhm.
What you think, Pete?
Yeah, no, it definitely surprised me too. Um, but he definitely, I guess you can say he's one of the best, just basketball coaches overall, just of all time. You can had a bunch of players come from out of Duke that's in the league now, and the former players that was in the league, Kyrie, Elton Brand, Shane Battier, just a bunch
Jason
of different
Tatum.
names. I already say Jason Tatum been killing the league right now. Grant Hill, there's a bunch of people came from out of the Duke system, man.
Facts.
Yeah, just overall, he definitely left an imprint on the whole basketball world as a whole. But yeah, definitely sad to see him shut down. End of an era. Yeah, definitely a great coach.
So I got his stats right here. So his stats to say he coached for 46 years. Jeez.
Uh,
His record is 1,170 and 361 losses.
Sheesh.
God,
If that
bro.
ain't winning, I don't know. What's the percentage on
That's a .775 win percentage.
that?
70.75.
Sheesh.
Bro, he won 3/4 of his games.
that's
Wow.
crazy.
That's
That's
nuts.
crazy. And
That's
and I
tough.
always felt like the college game was harder too to win on a consistent basis like that because you got to recruit players year round. Like every year you got to hit it right on point. But
Valid point.
Yeah.
I was
So,
college and stuff. They might be good for a year or two, but you know,
so those win losses they broken up. So I didn't know he coached that Army, and they were 73 and 59, and then he went to Duke, and at Duke he was 1,097 and 302. So that's crazy, bro. 12
yeah,
Yeah,
time
I ain't know that.
conference champion, 15 times to the NCAA tournament, 12 Final Fours, and 5 championships.
Tough.
Bro, that's crazy.
I ain't know that, bro. That could have been a did you know that he coached somewhere else other than Duke. I didn't. I never knew
right,
that.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Shout out to bro.
yeah, right.
I missed that. Yeah, but I say that's an interesting take though, bro. You talking about how he might slide into the Celtics? That's what you thinking? You think
Yeah,
it's not
because
a
it's like
coincidence?
because of how random it is. Like he don't have no health issues that nobody heard about. Like the team ain't like he's not a disgruntled employee. Like where is this coming from?
Word.
Mhm.
And I feel like if I remember correctly, those two pieces of information came out on the same day. The thing with Brad Stevens and the Coach K leaving. So I just my wandering basketball mind. That's all. I don't know for sure, but I think it'd be pretty dope. You got the Jason Tatum thing, you know.
Mhm. Yeah, that's
So
true.
that's a perfect segue into the Celtics, right? Because we still on trending topics. So it's a whole bunch of craziness going on with the Celtics with the coach just up and being able to be a general manager or whatever he
Crazy.
is, and then you got Danny Ainge just stepping down just out of nowhere. Roy, how
Yeah.
you feel about the Celtics, bro? Breaking down. I know we posted like a little clip about them, but we ain't know all this information before that. Like, how you feel about
Yeah.
them now?
Yeah, well, like I was saying the last episode, it's just time to break him up. Like you said, the coach was the first piece to go, but it's definitely crazy how he just went straight to what is it, GM or president of basketball operations or something.
I think you're the
Um,
president. Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
crazy.
It's just crazy. But no, I mean, no, it's just like I said, man. They kind of reached that plateau to where though they're not gonna get no, I guess, better than what they are right now.
True.
Like I said, they added a bunch of pieces. Um, but yeah, I just feel like they maxed out. The coach went first. I think they definitely gonna keep Jason Tatum, but I think they might try to find some trade pieces for Jalen Brown.
Oh, that sounds good, man. Yeah, like we were saying last time, it's kind of hard just to break those guys up, but man, like sometimes you need to shake it up. I want to get y'all
I
opinion.
just hear Boys the Men playing in the background when they break them up.
I also, I also
I'm
want.
sorry.
It's all good. I also want to get your opinion on what coach you think would fit that system, and do y'all think that it's like some kind of privilege? Y'all know that been going around on the internet, like some kind of privilege to have a losing record and be able to be promoted like that just out of nowhere. Like what y'all think was the thought process in giving Brad Stevens that position? Y'all think he gonna be good at it, or like? And then on top of that, the head coach. What head coach can you see coming into Boston? I'm gonna start with
Right,
I start with Peach. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, well, I guess the first part, I definitely feel like it's a little bit of privilege involved with it. 'Cause like you say, he had a losing record. Well, I won't say he had a losing record, but they've been losing the playoffs every year. They've been making
Yeah,
it, but they still been losing. Ain't really
true.
been
My
making
bad.
it too far. Um, but yeah, I don't know. That's a tough question there. Um, but in order for him just to, when the same exact day Danny Ainge stepped down, he get promoted. It had to been some behind the closed doors type stuff already going on.
True.
So yeah, it was some scheming going on involved with that. So it was definitely some privilege involved. So those stuff like that, I thought they had to give like outside people a chance to interview for the job and all that. But
I thought it was a
I
whole
guess
process, right?
Yeah, I did too.
I guess they don't.
What you think, Sal? You think it's some sort of privilege, and then about the coach and who you got a
I
good
think
fit for
he
Boston?
definitely some sort of like homeboy connection or something. Like it's impossible that happens like that on
Mm-hmm.
this without being set up. So yeah, for sure, and that happens all the time in the league with when you see people getting jobs that kind of make you scratch your head. But that's
Mhm.
just the way it is, man. And it sucks because it's probably somebody that has front office experience. Like Brad Stevens came straight from college. Let's not forget he came from I forget the college he came from, but he had Gordon Hayward, that team. He was
Mhm.
that coach.
Yeah.
He came straight from college. He never been in
DePaul.
nobody's front office.
DePaul University. Is that
I
it?
don't think it was DePaul.
I want to say it was Stevenson or something like that. One of them small schools.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But hey, Mardi Gras, I
One
got
of
a
y'all
question.
get that for.
I got you. I'll look it up.
I got a question for you, Mardi Gras. I saw some reports. They were saying your boy, I know you remember this name, Evan Turner, was a front runner for that head coaching spot.
Bro, bro, Evan Turner, well, his game. I don't know about him as a like a coaching spot. You still got Sam,
Mm-hmm.
man. You still got Sam. I am out there, bro. You got
I was
Sam
gonna say,
Cassell
yo,
out there, man.
I was gonna say Mark Jackson, bro. What he did with that young Golden State team and got them motivated, and then
Mm-hmm.
if Steve Kerr took over, if he can do that with these same young guys, because they got talent, they just don't got no guidance. It seemed like no
Yeah,
direction, and that comes from coaching. You know what I mean? So I think if you can get a voice like a Mark Jackson, or like you said, too, Sam,
yeah.
I think that's a step in the right direction.
Well, y'all know we from Baltimore, so I gotta put my man Sam. Sam been an assistant coach under Doc for a long time.
For
I
sure.
think he definitely got the skills. I know for sure he got the IQ. Another Dunbar graduate,
Mm-hmm.
but he definitely got the IQ and he got the skills and the respect of the players, bro. He a world champion. So
That's key right there,
when
bro. Especially with young guys, man.
yeah, when you come into a team, I think he'll perfect fit him. They said Jason Kidd is like a front runner. I'm not. I don't know. I'm back and forth on that, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
putting Sam name in the basket. I think he'll be a
Yeah.
perfect head coach anywhere, actually. But I think he'll be a perfect fit for them to grab Jason Tatum and get them some guards,
Mm-hmm.
and let's see how far I can go, man. You can only do a little better than Brad or whatever. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right. I do got a quick personal did you know for y'all.
Go ahead.
Oh snap.
Sam Cassell is actually a distant cousin of mine. Did y'all
Hey,
know that?
Did
Yeah,
not know that.
I didn't know.
look. I never put it out there because I don't want to seem like a
Facts.
homo or nothing trying to use his name to get out there. You know what I mean? But no, true fact, he was at one of our family reunions one time, hooping and everything.
That's
So
what's
no,
up.
shout out to Sam. Shout out to Sam. You know, hopefully you do. You know, find a coaching job somewhere.
I'm a,
God, did you know for you, Roy?
Was
Did you know Mud took his sister to 5th grade prom?
I knew that was
man.
coming. Hey, bro, I knew that was coming, bro. I was about to hit him with that too. No,
Oh man.
yeah, I took Sam's sister to my 5th grade prom. We actually went to school together for like actually elementary, middle, and high school. It's kind of like
Okay.
my first girlfriend type thing. I got pictures with them and all that from back in the day. But yeah, man, his little sister. So I met Sam a couple times. You know, took a few pictures with him. He used to actually live right around the corner from us when he was growing up. So yeah, shout out to Sam Cassell, man. He's Baltimore legend, bro. So
Yeah, sure.
that's crazy though. That's distant cousin. Like Baltimore is real small, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Facts.
So I think he was one of them guys that came from Dunbar High School, right? We were talking about on the last episode.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Another poet.
Yeah.
Another poet.
I ain't gonna talk about them no more. I know they upset Sam all the time.
I'm good now, yo. I'm over my trauma. I'm over my past trauma, bro. I've come to terms.
Hey, yo, next episode, I'm gonna have a Dunbar picture back here. Just wait for him to.
Why would you want to? Y'all ain't right, yo. Y'all ain't right.
Big picture of Tavon Austin back there.
Shout out to Tavon, man. Y'all ain't right, man.
Yeah.
All right, so we gonna stay on kind of trending topics right now, and of course around the league we got what we talked about a little bit last episode, but we had more fans being a little bit disrespectful throughout the between episodes. So I forgot what happened. So the bottle of water and in Boston, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we already talked about the Trae Young thing, about the spit thing. I think we did, yeah. But I think the most recent one was the Kyrie, somebody throwing a water bottle at him.
Yeah, so I heard with that the actual fan is getting charged with a 2nd-degree assault. So
that's good.
Yeah, I don't know what the NBA is going to do, but this is a start, man. Like you can't come to these. You could talk all you want. The players can talk back to you. Y'all can talk. Y'all can talk a little trash, but you can't get physical, man. Because that's on the players' end. They can't get physical back with you, or they gonna get in trouble. So
right.
So and this ain't no circus, bro. It's entertainment, but like you don't get to just go there and do whatever you want. Like, come on, we still in a public space, in a you know what I mean? Like, you don't get to just go crazy because you spent a couple dollars. Nah.
Yeah, you don't even get to go crazy at like rec games and stuff like that, bro. Like,
you feel me?
Why would you spend why would you spend it gotta be at least
bro, what's wrong with you?
It gotta be at least a stack or something up there right now to get, down there. Or probably more. Like, come on, bro.
Right.
Y'all then the guy in the Wizards game ran out on the court, right? Tapped the backboard, got tackled.
Yeah.
I ain't see that one.
Yeah, I saw ran on the court part of it, pause.
Yeah, he ran on the court. He went to the foul line, did like a little dance, and then turned around and ran and tapped the backboard. He got tackled. He got tackled, bro. That security guard he got money for that, man. He got NFL tackled.
The fans been missing for almost a year now, man, because of COVID. They just hungry and excited to get out there. They can't control that stuff, man.
Facts.
But they got to chill out though, because we don't want to run our test situation, running in the crowd, beating people up, man.
You saw what Brad Bill said, and I fully believe him. He said these hands work.
Mm-hmm.
He said that. I believe him.
I missed that, but yeah,
shout out to Brad Bill.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like they gonna either the NBA got to get a hold on it. If they don't get a hold on it, it's gonna get out of control because it's gonna turn into y'all know how social media is now. So it's gonna turn into a thing, hashtag and all that now. Everybody,
yeah, man.
So don't mess it up for the rest of us, bro. NBA get that out under control, man. Send them to jail. It's definitely assault. Send them to jail.
Gotta make an example of somebody.
Yes, sir. Yep. So yeah. What else? Is there anything else going on around the league that y'all want to talk about while we in a little trending topics?
Me personally, I want to jump into these playoffs, man. We had a lot going on. I don't want to let no LeBron or Lakers fans off the hook on this episode.
Can't go wrong with that. Let's go. Let's get into it.
Hey, where you want to start? Cool. Where you want to start, bro?
We can start with, I guess, the Lakers and the Phoenix Suns.
All right, we can start there. Cool.
Great place to begin.
Give me a minute, yeah, because we not LeBron fans. We respect this game, but we are not LeBron fans on this podcast. Y'all LeBron fans, DM us, do whatever y'all want to do. It ain't gonna change.
For sure.
Yeah.
So
yeah, a lot of them Lakers fans, that's homeboys of mine, and LeBron fans, they've been real quiet this year, man. Been real quiet.
Oh, so
But
you
I,
ain't get no text like, oh, watch LeBron, look at LeBron. You ain't get that, huh?
I
I
ain't
ain't
getting
get
none of that this year.
I ain't getting
And
none
I'm
either.
pretty sure half of them going to use injuries as an excuse, but we can get into that.
So
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna start with you, Sal. Sal, how you feel about the Phoenix Suns and the Lakers series? And then on top, I got like three questions. So the series in general,
Hmm.
LeBron, how you feel about his attitude during the series, walking off the court early, all that other stuff,
Mm.
and then how you feel about the Suns and where they can go from there. And then I'm gonna go to you after that piece.
All right. First question: Suns versus Lakers series. In all, it was a very inspiring series. Like for me, like watching Devin Booker start
Yeah,
to get the accolades that he deserves is dope. To see him take that ascension in LA on that court like that
word.
was dope. You know, seeing LeBron sign the jersey at the end of the game, even though I don't like how he walked off the court, that's dope. So like I feel like I watched a moment watching that series, you know, like
Respect.
transition of the NBA. Yeah, I feel like that's what we saw with that series. So it was dope. LA had some injuries, but that's never been an excuse in the playoffs. Everybody's hurt at this point. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
Phoenix, well deserved, hard fought series. Shout out to them. I'm excited to see what they can do against the. They got Denver, right?
Denver, yeah.
Hmm.
Against Denver,
Yeah.
that's going to be a tough matchup. That's going to show. Devin Booker showed us he was ready. It's time for DeAndre Ayton to show us he ready against
Uh,
with this Joker matchup. So
yeah,
I'm
tough
excited to
play.
see that. And lastly but not least, I'm not going to spend too much time because I don't respect it, bro. Come on, come on, bro. Come on,
What?
bro.
What, bro? What?
The last two, if you losing, you just not you're not a sportsman no more.
Mm.
You only show love when you win. Come on, bro. Even and I know he signed a jersey, he did all this other stuff, but come on, bro. That's a part of the game too. You feel me? We
Hmm.
play the game, but also a part of being a basketball player is showing that respect to the person. If you win or lose, appreciation for what just took place on that court. Like that's a part of the game, bro. You can't dictate that based on whether you win or lose. That's just how you're supposed to play. So lost a little bit of respect for that, but it is what it is. Lakers out of there.
True.
Go
Yeah.
Phoenix.
I know it was a loaded question, Roy. I know you. I hope you remember the questions I asked you. So I'm gonna go to you.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was pumped up, but I don't know if y'all remember. I've been talking about Devin Booker maybe like maybe
I
2 years
remember.
ago. I first was saying he was like one of the players to watch out for.
Hmm.
Um, and then them just adding Chris Paul, they just put him over the top and put him more in the spotlight. But
Yeah.
the series overall, I just felt like they were the better team. Even with AD, I don't like Lakers fans using it as an excuse because for real, Chris Paul was still hurt too. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
Facts.
a fully healthy Chris Paul, it might have went 5 instead of 6. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So I just felt
Facts.
like they're the number 2 seed for a reason. They outplayed them. Their bench was playing better. Devin Booker was the best player in the series overall. I think so. Um,
Facts. This boy, we might have to name this episode Facts. That's three in a row. For real.
Yeah, and then
Jesus.
yeah, cause like y'all was saying, we said before, like he was going off in the bowl last year, but man, he that continued over to this season. He's still just lighting the league up.
True.
But and it's crazy that they ain't even put that man in the All-Star game this year. So I think all that whole chip on his shoulder and everything, he just taking it with him. Um,
Yo, it
I
seemed
don't
like
know.
he had that bubble in his mind the whole year, bro. Like even his interview before this last game, he was like, "Just time to go do what need to be done." That's
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, my bad, but yeah,
No, I was just ready to go to LeBron. Then with LeBron, y'all know I said it earlier. That's a LeBron special, man. Whenever you lose
Facts.
earlier than when he expected, that's what he do. He walk out the court early. Come on, he trying to get treatment and all that. That man, I don't want to call him a sore loser, but he's not used to losing. But when he do,
Hmm.
I want to say he show his true colors on the low. You know what I mean? Just,
yeah,
you
man.
gotta still be a good sport. Like the rest of the whole team is out there shaking hands, giving Phoenix their props and everything. Like you as a leader of not just the team, but as a lead, the face of the league, like no, man, you gotta at least stick around and shake his
Yeah,
hand or
man.
something.
Word. That
Like
that one year that they beat the Pacers with that we all remember when I was in Cleveland when they hit that buzzer beater. He was all on the table
mm,
standing up. Yeah, let's go, let's
That's the
go.
right,
thing, yo.
all that. Then at the series he lost, he's sitting on the end of the bench all quiet. Like
Mm-hmm.
I get it, it hurt when you lose, but come on, bro. Like you can't. It's
Yo,
too much.
no, yo, my bad, bro. But this the same guy that was just him and Andre Drummond was dancing, doing
Mm-hmm.
shimmies and
Mm-hmm.
laughing and all that other. But when it get real, when y'all get cooked,
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
because you keep shipping 50 players everywhere and your team is top heavy and it's you AD and the circus. When that happened, you don't want to show the same type of. Come on, bro, that's not cool, man.
Yeah, I
Then
agree.
he's still a champion. He's still LeBron. He's still who he is. But come on, bro. Like, come on.
I agree. Like P said, he the face of the league, man. You can't do stuff like that when you're the face of the league because it make you look like a sore loser even if you ain't. Like, come on, bro.
Right.
Like walking out the court, like
Mm-hmm.
you can wait a couple minutes to go get treatment. Ain't how much extra treatment you gonna get in 5 minutes?
You feel
Right.
me?
Right. Especially when you're getting eliminated. Like you got the whole summer, bro. Like, come on.
Word, word. So I
While we
would
here,
go
bro.
ahead.
While we here, I don't know if I can't remember if we had this on the lineup, but how y'all feel about AD even going out there since we on the topic of the Lakers right now? How would Mud I ask you
I
like
go ahead. I mean, I always
passionate, heart, or just stupid?
I always respect the play, especially when it's all on the line like that to go out there. You know, like Royce,
Mm-hmm.
like P said, everybody hurt during the playoffs. So really,
Mm-hmm.
injuries ain't really an excuse unless you really hurt. So if you can play, you gotta get out there, bro. Because at the end of the day, they all want to win a championship, and you know you would hate to be on the sideline saying, "Dang, I could have went, but I ain't go."
Facts.
So I
Sound like a
respect it.
hooper over there.
Yeah, there you go. I respect anybody that come and play injured because it ain't that show you dedication. It show you it ain't just about the money. It show you that they
Mm-hmm.
really want to win. So I respect it.
True. What about you, Peace?
Yeah, no, I feel the same way. He definitely got some more respect from me. Um, just because I played sports with a growing injury. And them joints, you can't move when you got that growing injury, and it's real bad.
Right.
So just the fact that he tried to give it a go, trying to, you know, what I mean, give his team a spot. I do respect him for that. But what I will say is, whatever doctor they got over there in LA, dude need to be fired, man. You can see
Right.
from the opening
That's what I'm
tip that
saying,
AD
yo.
couldn't move, man.
That's what I was getting ready to say, yo. Like I do respect it as a player from a hooper's perspective, definitely respect it. But as like
Mm-hmm.
a staff, somebody need to be to talk to because it could have been real bad for him out there, yo. Like he
That's
looked
true.
terrible from jump.
That's true.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
And that's another reason I wanted to add too. Like Frank Vogel need to be taking a look at because how you know your man's down, how you know you one of your top guys is down, and you instead of using your brain and coming up with a game plan that could help alleviate the stress of not having them out there.
Actually, being a coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like actually coach and
Mm-hmm.
not just say LeBron here.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Actually
Yeah,
coach.
yeah. Yeah,
Like
he
you
definitely needs to
you
be
risked
looked
that
at.
man career for real. Like honestly, he put that man on the line for a
Facts.
series that he knew they wasn't gonna win because they wasn't
Mm.
100% from jump.
Facts.
You get into that type of situation, bro, either you be a coach or tuck
Sit
your
him down.
tail or something. Don't put that. Yeah, don't do that.
True. True.
But yeah, I digress.
So Pease, what you think about the Suns' future and them meeting Denver in the next round? How far you think they're gonna go?
I think they match up a little better with Denver. Sorry, bro, than Portland did. Um, just because DeAndre Ayton, I think defensively on a low block, he can kind of stick with Jokic a little more than uh, Nurkic or what's his name, Cantor could. But so I think they got a chance. I'm actually, but the only way I'm gonna pull, well, only way I'm gonna go full Phoenix is if CP3 is healthy. If he healthy, I feel like they can beat anybody. But if he not, I think Denver gonna beat him.
He's so
Bro, that's
stressed out over there, yo.
it.
He's so stressed. I'm trying to hold it in. This man is stressed out.
I try not to bring Portland up, man, but
Yeah.
It's all good, bro.
He
We
like,
we might as well just go ahead and get it over with, bro.
yeah, let's just go to it.
Like,
Let's go to it.
man,
all
they
right.
How you feeling, bro? We know me and Sal checked on you after the game and everything, but how you doing, man? How you feel about that whole series and everything?
bro.
Yeah, man. Start
I'm
with you, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm down. I'm down on the series. I'm down on Portland right now, but I ain't gonna jump ship or nothing. But bro, like they shot themselves in the foot every time when it come to either it was the others or it was the coach, bro. And I'm a Portland fan, they need to get rid of Terry Stotts. I don't care if he's under
Mm,
contract. I don't care if they whatever the situation is, bro. Like if you up 13, come down, they hit it three, but they called a foul. Well, he missed. Djokovic shot the ball, Nurk jumped, of course, but he didn't foul him. It was clear in the replay. You have a
mm-hmm,
challenge. Why not use your challenge? You're a coach. You have to understand that a 3-pointer like that is a momentum shifter. You up,
Right.
yeah, you up,
for sure.
you up, but that up don't mean nothing when it comes to momentum, man. You could be down 20.
Especially in the NBA.
You could be down 20. The
Mm-hmm,
momentum shift like super fast. So
man.
bro, I was on my chair, bro, almost standing on a chair saying, call the challenge, call the challenge, call the challenge. But, bro, I seen it clear as day. And right after that, what happened? Just went on a
Yeah.
super run. Dame couldn't
Yeah.
do nothing. The others was having a good game. So, like I said, it's either, like in game 5, it was the others. They couldn't buy a bucket. Game 6, it's the coach, bro. Like, they shooting themselves in the foot. And I feel sorry for Dame, bro. Like I feel sorry for Dame, his dedication. Like he just posted something today saying how the Nipsey Hussle quote saying
Mm-hmm,
how long does dedication meet preparation. So I don't know if that was a sign or I don't know what that means, but I don't got Dame leaving. But I definitely think Neil O'Shea, that's that GM, he need to do something, bro. Like he gonna waste Dame prime. And I know Dame ain't
mm-hmm,
about championships, he ain't about all that, but everybody want it. Everybody want to
mm-hmm.
compete at that high level. But shout out to Dame, man. He had a great season. He put himself up there with the top 5 stars of the NBA right now, bro. He is must see TV. Must see TV.
For sure, for
He
sure.
probably the only one right now, facts that you must watch. Cause something special gonna happen, bro. The shots he hit in overtime, the force overtime and all that, man. But overall,
Beautiful
my bad.
game, bro.
Overall,
Beautiful
bro,
game.
you gotta. I think it's time to break it up, like we said last episode, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get
I
a.
was going.
Go ahead.
No, see, I was going to ask you that. Do you think it's time to break the whole thing up?
I think it's time to get CJ out of there. CJ could probably shine a little bit more on another team. But as far as
Mm-hmm,
Portland, I think we need another 3-and-D guy, or you could slide Norman Powell down to the 2, because he can guard your best player on the other end. So Dame don't have to work as hard as he's working the other night when he was guarding Michael Porter Jr. Even though he locked him
mm-hmm,
down, but you know what I mean. We need another 3-and-D guy. I've been hearing Carl Anthony Towns name,
mm-hmm.
a free agency coming. If he can come to Port, we can get a rim defender, and we can get another guy that really support. Hopefully Melo stay. We'd be good, man. We bring the same team back minus a few pieces and a new coach. Sam would be good on that end too. So I don't know, but
Yeah.
overall we had a great season, bro. We lost first round again, but life goes on. I'm straight.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah,
I, t-
we know.
I text
No,
y'all
go
the
ahead,
other
bro. Go ahead.
day. I text y'all the other day, like, man, look, I'm gonna have to try to stay, dedicated to these playoffs for the show, because
Yeah, you did say
I'm
that.
trying not to check out, bro. I'm trying not to check out. I'm here though. What you
My
was about to
man.
say,
That's,
Peach?
no, I would say we normally don't switch topics like this. We're gonna save the Dame segment for leaving till later, but because it's your boys, we know you're a little struggling over there with the whole situation.
Yeah.
Say I'm gonna go to you. You think he should roll out? Do you think he should look for something else? Or you think he should stay and see if they build around him again?
I think you say should if he should.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would be completely justified if he did.
Facts.
But I feel like Dame it won't unless they just straight up like, no, we're not doing it. He clearly told them with that tweet or whatever that was Mo was talking. He clearly said do something. So I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
that do something means he gonna do something or like if y'all don't do something,
Right.
then I'm out of here.
Right.
So I think he would I would feel him if he did, but I don't think he is. I think like Mud said, I think Terry Stotts gotta go. Like he been at it with that team for however many years. I think like 9 years, and they've been
Yeah.
plateaued for a long time. You got sometimes you just need a different voice. Dame need a different look because we know it's not Dame.
It
Ain't
definitely
Mm-hmm.
nobody
not.
in the world in their right mind gonna say it's Dame. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I'm on the same point with, I guess, the same opinion as y'all have. If he do stay, they definitely gotta break it all up, move some pieces. Carl Anthony Towns definitely will be a good piece to have with Dame.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but if they don't do nothing, yeah, I don't want him to end up like KG did. You know, KG went what like 10 years with Minnesota in his prime, and
Facts.
who knows if he would have left a little earlier like KD did or LeBron did. Like KG probably would have almost 5 championships. You know what I mean? If he would have left earlier and teamed up with somebody equivalent
I
to
heard he said
his
that. I
talent.
heard he said he regret not leaving sooner.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
True.
Yep. Cause
Look,
So
Dame definitely seemed like a loyal dude. And he seemed like, I guess I don't really know him personally, but he seemed like he one of a man of his word type things. But
word.
man, you keep losing. Now they're losing in the first round every year. That probably take a toll on
facts.
Dame can't leave, bro. I got paintings. I got I got carpets down here. I got whole trailblazers.
Man
him.
got
You know what I
equity
mean?
in Portland, bro.
Like,
He
come
can't
on,
go
look.
nowhere.
I got basketball goals back here. Like, come on, bro. If Dame leave,
Mm.
it's done. So Dame, just stay, bro. You know, let them hire a good coach, and we'll work it out, man.
Uh,
Yeah,
well,
Stay
what
down,
I
gonna
bro.
be the
what I will say is not even KG. Y'all know my boy, the goat, Melo. Remember he did the same thing in Denver. I felt like he stayed a little too long with Denver. If he would have left, well, no, matter
that's
of fact,
why
not
that's
even
my
Denver.
man, yeah.
Look,
Not even Denver with the Knicks, man. He kept staying with the Knicks for the money and the loyalty stuff. Like he had opportunity to go join LeBron and them in Miami. He could have joined the Bulls. If he would have been left, he probably would have a ring by now, man. But
I'm still sick about that bull situation, bro. But I ain't gonna we ain't gotta get into
yeah, we
I
ain't got.
I agree with everything you're saying, bro, but just not with Dame. So no, I feel you,
Yeah.
bro. But I don't want to take nothing away from Denver, bro. Denver played a great series, especially
that.
the supporting
Hmm.
cast without Jamal Murray, without Will Barton. So, bro, you can't. I take my hat off to them guys, man. They played the game they were supposed to play. You know, more. I forgot his
Hmm.
name. I think it's Monte Morris. He stepped up.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Easy man.
Their
Austin
others
Rivers
stepped up
stepped up.
big.
Your man Austin Rivers stepped up. Peasy, little
Nah.
Curry.
He known for hitting a big shot on y'all boys, man. He
Hey,
hit that last three in the clutch. I said, oh
then he talking trash, bro. Like, come on, bro.
god. Hmm.
You
That'd
ain't
be
do
the
nothing.
worst part,
You
yo.
ain't do nothing all game, bro. But
Hmm.
it's all good. I don't want to take nothing away from Denver. Joker played. Our bigs couldn't do nothing with him. Fouling our
That's
up
why
big
I'm
out
tripping
every
about.
game.
You heard what your man said, Nurkic?
Yeah, I heard him.
Talking about this, son got boy. You gotta do something, boy. That man, that man got over on you, boy.
Yeah.
Talking about something. I'm not sure.
I'm
Yeah, all right.
thinking Nurk is going to take it personal because he came from Denver. They shipped him so they can have
That's what
so
I'm
Joker can
saying.
have a spot. Like, come on, bro, you
Hmm.
gotta take that a little more personal, man. And then Denver
He
didn't
just
have
proved him right.
like I text y'all, bro. We ain't gonna stay on them too long, but like I text y'all, Denver don't have no interior defense, bro. Every time Portland drove the lane, they scored or got fouled. Why would you
Hmm.
not continue to do that and try to foul Joke out? Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, you got to be able to
Yeah.
adjust in the NBA, and that's coaching fault too. Like, you got to call a timeout and say, look, I realize they don't have a big. Like,
Yep.
keep going. That's not on the players, bro. It's on the players, but that's on the coach, man. You're on the sideline for that reason.
Right.
So I don't know, but
So,
go ahead, please.
last thing on this series though, what do you think y'all could have done defensively? I guess the stop joke or that whole because it was some points where though like that dude was unstoppable, and that's why I picked him for the MVP.
Yeah, I would say my first thought would be zone and
Mm-hmm.
try to keep him out the paint, and then you can run at your shooters. But of course, you know with zone comes liability as well because he's a great passer and he can stand in the middle on the top of that free throw line and make the pass from there in between the zone. So I don't know, but that would have been my best bet or double, bro. I text y'all again. I
That's what
said
I was
like
gonna get to.
you have your weak side defender standing underneath the basket, fake double teaming, just double,
Mm-hmm.
and 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 then adjust once the ball swing. Like you can't play in between. If you play in between, now you're leaving somebody wide open. So it's just smart, bro. Like that's all coaching. That's all coaching.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the smartest NBA fan, but I can see that, bro. Like you can't
Right. Right.
fake double either. You got to commit or not. Like make up your
Right.
mind. So yeah, shout out to Blazers, man. Shout out to Denver. Uh, Denver and the Suns is definitely going to be a good series. I got the Suns getting them out of there though. But on a good note, I
Mm-hmm.
think Will Barton is due to come back this series as well. So shout out to another
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore guy.
Shout out to Thrill.
So
Yes, sir.
I think he's due to come back, and that's going to make it a little bit more interesting as well because he's a flat out scorer. We all know
Mm-hmm.
from Lake all the way to through college. You know, we all know Sal played against him as well, so we know what he can
Hmm.
do. and how he can do it. So shout
Oh,
out to
we
Will.
know.
Right.
Shout out to Will, man. So that series gonna be good. Oh, what series
Yeah.
y'all want to move on to next? We can get that
We
out
might
the
as well
way.
stay out west. And I know Roy, been wanting to talk about it. So let's go ahead and talk about it. They got one more game left, maybe.
I see you talking about the Don, Luke, Luke and them boys. Like y'all know I'm pulling for the Mavs.
The Don, I
Game
like
six.
it.
I hope they send these boys home tonight, man.
It's
Word.
Game
hard,
six.
bro. The Don.
Man, get him out of there. My boy, I don't know. It's like he got something personal against the Clippers, man. When he play them boys, like he just go. He take it to another level. And one thing
All
about
right,
watching him,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'll just say one thing about watching him. Like if you watch him closely, like on a regular season, sometimes he'll get kind of like immature. He'll start complaining to the refs a lot, calling for penalties and all that. But like in the
Facts.
playoffs, he go to a different level. Like he don't do no complaining. Like he just out there hooping. Um, but yeah, go ahead, bro.
I just want to ask you, because we all know who you got to win.
Mhm.
Is it anything possible the Clippers could do to push it to 7?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean they almost came back game 5, but long as the
Mm-hmm.
supporting cast hitting them threes and scoring 2, I don't think they can beat the Mavs.
You don't
The
think
only
so?
reason the game
It's just inevitable.
that yeah, no, like I said, as a team, I feel like the Mavs just a better team, especially when, like I said, once the supporting cast be hitting. Um, yeah, I just feel like they're a better team because, like I said,
Dig
even
that.
the last game. They almost came back because the supporting cast was struggling for a minute, but then I think Timmy hit a big three. Porzingis, he finally hit a big three. He finally hit a big three. Um, but yeah, and then another thing too, we was talking about coaching. With the Blazers, Rick Carlisle finally made a coaching adjustment. He put the dude Dorian Finney-Smith on Kawhi for the most part, and they started double teaming him too a lot. And he was forcing the other people to beat him. I think Reggie Jackson, he hit like 4 or 5 threes, but I mean, that's what you want. Like, all right, if we're going to lose by Reggie Jackson beating us, that's cool. You can live with that. But,
Right.
you know what I mean? As long as, I guess, the stars don't do it.
Word.
So anyway, Mavs in
Tough.
6.
Yeah, I got the Mavs in 6 too. They home, right? This tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Mavs kind of closing it out, but just off the strength of how Luka feel towards the Clippers, bro. Like I think he gonna go in there with the mentality of let's just get this over with on our home floor. Let's celebrate, and then let's move forward. It goes. Who they got? They will have Utah next round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I got the Mavs, and I got the Mavs winning tonight.
I got Dallas, but I got Dallas in 7
Ooh.
because of the Kawhi Leonard effect. I think he takes the challenge, takes guarding Luka personally, and makes it a little more difficult. I ain't gonna say he's gonna stop him. I don't think nobody can stop the young bull. But we seen Kawhi Leonard do it. That's the only reason I feel like I gotta at least give him that respect. Like,
True.
Can I stop you real quick though? Let me just ask you one
Absolutely.
question.
Absolutely. I knew it was coming.
When was the last time you seen him do it though?
The last time I seen him put a team on his shoulders, Game 7
Oh,
in
like,
Philly.
Yeah, okay.
Game 7 in Philly.
I still call that
That's
a
what
lucky
I'm
shot,
saying.
but okay.
No, even on the defensive end though, he took the who he was. I can't remember who he was going, but he was locked down that series too. In that game.
Okay.
I said I still got y'all winning, bro, but just not.
Yeah. No, y'all know I feel, man. I think Kawhi, his Toronto run, I think is a little bit overrated, but we can talk about that another time.
True.
Yeah. So what y'all think Paul George is gonna do tonight though?
Who knows? I don't even think he knows.
I'm hoping the pandemic peak come alive. That's what I'm hoping. Because he was actually the one that brought them back in Game 5.
Yeah.
He turned in the playoff P in like the 4th quarter. I'll give him that. But I'm hoping the pandemic P come back out tonight.
Funny, bro.
Man, it was one of them times. It was like the last game. I was looking at him like I hit him with one of your numbers. Said like PG out here acting totally different. Like what's going on? Like he was acting totally different. He ain't acting like himself. But hopefully acting like himself
you
tonight.
trying to win a game.
Right.
All right. So we got past that. We might as well stay west. So we got Utah got Memphis out of there. respectfully.
Very
So
much so, for sure.
that was a very a good season and a good experience for I think a young Memphis team as well to take in the next season. So
They coming.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we should say I know you well we all Jive fans. So
Mm-hmm.
what y'all think about the young Memphis team and what they can take away from it, and then what y'all think about the series, and then like I said with the Suns, Utah moving forward, like how far y'all what y'all think about them moving forward in the playoffs.
Uh, I would say, let me think. Let me think. I think for I answer your first question. So I think for Jai and them as a team, as a young team, I think this is the only motivation. I think this was just them getting their feet wet,
Mm-hmm.
just them getting a taste of what they can be, and I think they're gonna lock in for next year and be an improved team. I don't know if they're gonna be like head over heels better, but they're gonna be improved. Have a little bit of sauce with them. It'd be fun to watch, just like they was this year.
Sure.
And
Mm-hmm.
but I think Utah really. I say for myself personally, they showed me something with that when Donovan Mitchell came back. Like they didn't play around. They didn't. They took them young boys serious, and they showed them who they was.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way they did that. They look ready, especially with LA not there,
Mm-hmm.
with that threat not there. They look ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
So Grizzlies shouldn't hang their head at all on that loss. They should feel good about the effort that they put in
Right.
and the what they got to come. As far as the next series of Utah, I think Utah and Dallas would be a fun series to watch for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be a fast paced, high scoring, dynamic plays. I think it'll be real fun to watch. I would say my bad piece. I gotta go Utah if it was to happen, bro. They just look prime time, yo. They just look like if it wasn't LeBron, it's probably gonna be them.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, no, ain't no shame in that. Utah definitely look tough. They definitely look tough.
yeah,
I think, like you said, now that the Lakers out of it, I wouldn't put it past seeing them going to the finals.
facts.
Um, I ain't really watching too much this year, but like watching them a couple games, like you said, with Donovan Mitchell back in the playoffs, like they're a pretty solid team, like all around from the 1 through the 5. And then you got what's his name, Jordan Clarkson coming out the bench, putting up 20, 30. Like they pretty tough. They definitely tough. But
Yo,
yeah, they
Donovan
just
Mitchell look unstoppable, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm,
he looks unguardable because they was trying. Like Dylan Brooks giving him a run for his money, bro,
Yeah.
and he still was getting easy buckets.
Yeah.
That's scary.
And shout out
yeah,
D Wade too. D Wade taking him under his wing, man. I know y'all
mm-hmm,
heard
Forgot about that.
D Wade is part owner of the Utah Jazz, so that's a dope move in itself. But to have both of them, I think came from Marquette as well, right? Donovan Mitchell. No, I don't know. I'm not sure.
mm-hmm.
Y'all know I ain't big on college, so I don't know. But
I can't remember off the top of my head, but not Marquette.
That's Jimmy Butler, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, that's Jimmy.
Hey, let's go. All right. Yeah. No, but shout out to D Wade, man. He taking that man under his wing, and they
mm-hmm,
actually similar players. I think Donovan Mitchell a little bit more explosive than D Wade. Well, maybe now, but prime D Wade was kind of explosive. But yeah, I think they similar players. So he a good person to look up to, and he got a bright future, bro. Like Utah is gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be a tough out for
Hmm.
Utah. Yep. So we can move over to the other side of the conference. We ain't got to talk about, I guess, the series that's over unless y'all want to. We could talk about this matchup that's about to come up. These big dogs. You got the
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nets and the Milwaukee Bucks. Whew.
Mm.
mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Tough, tough,
Lick my
tough,
fingers for that one. That's gonna be good.
tough series. I think game one starts Saturday
Mm-hmm.
afternoon. Man, I don't even know. I don't know, yo. I don't even think I want to give my opinion on the winner of this series. I think I just want to sit back and watch this. This is gonna be beautiful basketball.
Just want to enjoy it, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my team out anyway. Like I don't, no, but Milwaukee is gonna be tough. Brooklyn is gonna be tough, bro. Like Brooklyn, of course, you got the 3-headed monster, but Milwaukee is a tough team, man, and they match up real good. So we're gonna see team ball versus superstars. It's gonna be like the Monstars. I don't know. We'll see
Yeah, man.
what you think about this series piece.
Well, y'all know I got the Nets going to the finals. Is pick from the East anyway, so I got to go with them. But man, I don't know. It definitely scares me a little bit though, because Milwaukee, they look like a totally different team this season.
Facts.
So I got Brooklyn winning, but I can see it going 7. It's gonna be 7 tight games too. Yeah, it's just I feel like this is actually a bad matchup for the Nets. 'Cause, Milwaukee, like they can guard you from 1 through to 5. Brooklyn don't really got no big men anyway, but Brook Lopez, he's doing pretty good this season again. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a close one, but of course I got the Nets coming out. I'm gonna call it Nets in 7. That's what I'm gonna call it.
And I heard, Jalen Rose was talking about how during the regular season, I haven't watched Milwaukee that much, but how every game, Giannis was making their centers, even like when DeAndre Jordan tried to step down or their bigs try to step down, he was making them look little in the paint. So, that's tough without no rim protection, and you got Giannis. I don't know, Sal, what you think, bro?
I watched one of them games, bro, where Giannis gave DeAndre Jordan. It looked like specifically DeAndre Jordan 40. It looked like he caught all 40 of them, and it was nothing he could do about it. He looked like a baby. So to try to guard him one-on-one in the paint is a no-go. They're going to have to be collective, on the string defense to try to contest with that team. But all in all, I don't know, bro. Like you said, I think I'm going to just try to enjoy this one. I can't, because it's going to be so many different dynamics to the game, to the winner. It's going to be, I can't. I just want to enjoy it, bro. There's going to be some good basketball.
Tough. Yeah, so
I can't pick.
We just gonna sit back and watch, man. It's gonna be a good series. On the East, you have Philly that got Washington out of there.
Bro, real quick, right?
Go ahead.
Since we not picking a winner, who's a better matchup for the next round? Like if versus Philly or Atlanta.
Even one of them gonna get them out of there. You got Philly going to the.
Do they win the championship? The winner of this series win the championship?
I think so. There's nobody in the West that can play Milwaukee or Brooklyn, bro. Like not in 7. The Sun. No, the Suns ain't stacked enough for Milwaukee, especially. I mean, they got an interior defense, but I don't think they got the surrounding talent like Milwaukee got. The Nets is just too much, bro. So what you think? What you think, Pease? You think the win out of this going? You got Brooklyn going to the championship anyway.
Yeah, but if Milwaukee make it to the finals, I think they're capable of winning. But I think teams like Utah would give Milwaukee problems though.
That's a better matchup.
Yeah. Now I think they'll beat Phoenix or Dallas or one of them, but I don't know, man. Utah looking tough this year.
Yeah,
looking great, bro.
That's crazy to say, bro. Utah looking tough. That's crazy. They ain't been tough in a long time, man. That's crazy to say. But like
man days.
Sal, you still got Philly. So Philly got Washington out of there 4-1. Atlanta got New York out of there 4-1. So what y'all think about this series? This series is gonna be super entertaining to me as well. I love the trash talk. I love the antics. You got Joel Embiid on one side, the king of trash talk, and then antics with the audience and all that. Then you got Trae Young telling him it's cold in here, talking trash. So, bro, this is going to be a good series, man. So, again, with this side, I would pick Philly because they're a little bit more experienced, and they got you got Ben Simmons on the other side that you can put on Trae. So,
yep,
that's pretty tough right there. That's gonna make it tough for Trae. He's a little bit too big for him, but it's gonna be fun to watch though. Sal, what you think, bro?
That's what I was gonna say, yo. Like, I'm proud of what Trae did. He did his thing, you know. He made some noise in Atlanta, but that's about dead right now. That's about over with right now. You got Philly, who's already a well-oiled machine, and 10 times better than New York, and 10 times bigger than New York, which makes a huge difference when Trae Young coming off them screens. And you got Joel Embiid who can stay with Clint Capella, and they don't have to switch because they got a big guard. They got a Danny Green or a Ben Simmons or somebody like that they can throw at you. They don't have to switch that, or Joel don't have to hedge as hard.
Good point.
You know what I mean? So that's a different look. They're gonna have to play. Trae Young gonna have to lock into being a scorer. I don't think his facilitation is going to go off as well against Philly because of their size. In the 7-game series, not like a regular season one-off game. Like in a 7-game series where they can focus on him, I think he gonna take this series and go home and go back to the drawing board and be better next year. But they not. It's dead.
You got Philly going all the way. So how many games you got this? Got Philly?
Probably 5.
Five. You give Atlanta
Mm.
one.
Yeah, I give him 1
That
because I
sound
like Trey Young.
that sound good. 5 or 6. So I got Philly going over two. Peas, what you got, bro?
So I was gonna ask y'all. I got Philly as well, but only thing I will say is all depend on Joel Embiid's health. Because right now, I think they said he's still banged up.
Mm,
So if he's not available for the whole series, I think Atlanta can can kind of give him a run for their money.
true.
But if he healthy, they just a bad matchup. Like you was already talking about the big man with Joel Embiid, but as much as I don't really care for him like that, the White Howard coming off the bench, he playing good defense, rebounding and all that. And like you
Facts.
said,
I forgot about that.
you can put Ben Simmons on Trey Young and just say, lock him up.
Skin him. Skin him.
Trey Young gonna still probably get his 20, but it ain't gonna be like how he was doing in New York.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no,
And
I still
bro,
got Philly.
He can guard him, but they don't lose nothing when Ben Simmons guard him. Like another team, if you put
Right.
your biggest guard on him, you normally lose something somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Philly don't lose nothing by doing that
Yep.
because they still got other two-way guards. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
and they got a plethora of young guys on the bench that can get in there if it get out of hand. If somebody get in foul trouble. They got them young
Yeah.
guys, Maxi, Shaky, forget his last name. They got some
Mm-hmm.
guys, man.
Yeah. They still got Seth Curry coming out the bench scoring.
True.
Seth, yep.
Yeah, but no, I got Philly winning.
Mm. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, we all got Philly. Brooklyn and Milwaukee gonna be good. These West playoffs gonna be good. So we ran through the playoffs, man. So far it been a great playoffs to watch. Even though like I said,
Mm-hmm.
my boys out of there, but it been fun to just sit and watch these games, man. The coaching, the adjustments when you got good coaches and you got some team players that's there to help you out. So it's been good to watch so far.
Hey
For sure.
Yeah.
yo, I need one of them Charles Barkley guarantee buttons because I got one for y'all.
What is it?
Well,
About to
okay.
make one.
Okay. What you got?
If and when Philly beats Atlanta, they will win the championship.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
Not just get to the championship. They
They're
will
gonna win it
win
too.
the NBA championship.
doubling
Nah,
down. I like it.
we need one of them sticky notes that what's the
Mark
name
it
Aaron
down.
Johnson be having too.
June
That
4th.
joint right here.
What time is
Right.
Man,
it?
Sal pick Philly.
Yeah.
No, that's dope, bro. So, like, all right, with the playoffs going on, and with the Lakers losing, is this? We gonna go back to LeBron just for a minute. Like, is this the end
Mm.
of the LeBron era getting put out on the first round of the playoffs? Like, this probably the earliest he got eliminated in his career.
Yeah,
So,
he never lost in the first round.
They never lost. 14-0 in the first round prior to
so
this.
is this the end of the LeBron? And Sal spoke on it a little bit earlier with the jersey and the symbolism of kind of passing the torch along. But is this the end of the LeBron, the King era? Peace
I
on you.
Yeah, I was ready to say I think it is the end of the era as far as him being the top player in the league and everything run through him and all that now. Just watching that series against the Suns, man, even without AD, LeBron, he just like they say, Father Time finally caught up with him.
Mm-hmm.
There was a couple times they would go on some runs, but like at the end of that little run, he was putting his hands up, say, "Hey, give me a cell to get out of here for a couple minutes." You just ain't used to seeing LeBron do that. He don't even go for the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
But I say all that to say, yeah, I think it's the end of an era as far as LeBron being a top player in the league and just everything running through them. But you got a lot of young dudes out here who just been on fire and taking it to that next level. So he had a long run, 18 years or something like that, on
Mm-hmm.
top of the best player in the league,
Mm-hmm.
or top one or two. So yeah, he put in a lot of work over the years. But no, I think it's the end of an era.
So and
Yeah,
I'm
I
I'm
would.
gonna pass it to you, and I'm on top of that. I forgot. I had a good question for you. I just forgot what I was going to ask you. But yeah,
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
pass.
answer
I'm gonna
and see
pass
if
that
it come
same
back.
question. Yeah, I'll pass that same question to you.
Uh, End of an era as far as championships, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
End of an era as far as like being the top guy in the league, I can't say that yet because people still haven't figured out the formula for LeBron. It's just that he happened to slow down. So if he can, take the summer off, get back to 100% because I know his ankle was a little iffy because he's never been hurt before, and he came back a little early, I think,
True.
before the playoffs. If he can come back healthy, I think he's still dominant. But these other teams, like Roy said, these other teams have been getting better for a long time, and I think it's next man up now as far as championships are concerned, for sure.
Can y'all see LeBron taking a supporting? That was my question. Can you see LeBron taking a mellow role for a team?
No,
No,
not at all.
no,
He
not
don't even
no,
deserve
not
to be honest. I'm sorry, Roy, but he he don't even deserve to be even thought about as coming off nobody's bench like that.
Ooh.
yeah,
Like,
no,
not no disrespect to Melo, because they only doing that to Melo because he sat out for a year and got blackballed. If Melo
hmm
was been Melo from before and really had a chance to be
Facts.
himself, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But
hmm
Melo, at the time when that happened, he wasn't as at the of legend status and championships and all that as LeBron, so he got a
right,
different look.
True.
But I'm not saying I'm not knocking him for that, but the level of accolade and achievement that LeBron has come to, that's like Kobe taking a backseat somewhere. You're just not.
yeah, no,
Yeah, I can't see it. I can't see it. I just
Uh,
want to get your opinions on it. And then just one more thing, witnessing the legendary performance that Dame. I think that was between episodes. The legendary performance that Dame put on. Like I watched it, and I think it's maybe top two legendary performances I ever witnessed. Like, can y'all point out or think about a experience where y'all watch one of y'all favorite players or a guy just like take over and just like microwave and just do whatever you want to know, like a legendary performance. I'll start with
yeah.
go ahead, Peace.
Yeah, I was gonna say, since Sal was already talking about the goat Mello, I'm gonna just stick with that. Um, but no, I'm gonna piggyback off Dame just because Dame his was in a losing effort, so I'm gonna go with when the Melo was where he was still with the Knicks. I want to say it was his first year with the Knicks, and they played the Celtics in the first round. Well, this was the Celtics with like KG, Rondo, Ray Allen, that team. They
Mhm.
played them in the first round, and I want to say I think Stoudemire got hurt, Chauncey Billups got hurt. So it's kind of like Melo was out there with Anthony Carter as a starting point guard, Ronnie Turiaf as his five. Um, but like he still put up, I think he put up like 44 and like 19 rebounds or something. And they couldn't stop him. But like in the end, the Celtics, they was a championship team. They found a way to win by a few points. But no, just watching that game, I was just like, oh, like man, like he really ready to pull this thing out with no help. They can't stop him. But it's just unfortunate they couldn't stop the Celtics neither. So no, it was one of my best performances watching my boy Melo.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, I know the feeling you had with Dame. A great performance, and they
Yeah.
still lost, man.
So you got
well,
one.
mine is easy. My man, y'all already know the goat. Point one. D Rose, man, what he did in Minnesota, man, that game he had 50,
True.
and the
Mhm.
comeback win for them guys. I forget who they was playing against, but it's crazy because I was actually hooping myself when the game was going on, and like how you playing, you come off the court, check your phone. I'm
Hmm.
getting mad messages about the game that's going on, so I stopped. I put my clothes on. I'm done hooping. Try to hurry up and put the game on. By the time I get to the game, I missed the game. Luckily, I got NBA TV. Shout out to my bros. Went back and watched it, man. And that man just, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I dropped one, man. I dropped one
Yeah.
watching that game. I need that jersey, bro, because like, y'all, if anybody pay attention, know the story of Derrick Rose, man. Like people counting him out
Mhm.
from jump. And even now, like I've been saying, like he's still getting disrespected. So to see him, deal with all of that and have a game like that in the midst of the most down talking happening and all that, man, it was dope.
Hmm.
It's a moment. It's a moment in the NBA, I think.
Word. So y'all heard me say I got two. So my Dame would have to be my second, my favorite. I don't know if y'all remember this, but my man number seven, B Roy.
You
I'm a
don't say
I'm a
that.
I'm a Blazers fan. So my man B Roy coming off of two what is it? I forgot, knee injuries, meniscus, both meniscus gone, no meniscus in both knees. Coming back in the playoffs against Dallas, bro. Probably the best game I ever saw in my
Oh
life, bro.
yeah,
Probably the best
yeah.
game hands down I ever saw in my life. That man carried the team, and it was just beautiful to watch as a Trailblazers fan, and they got the win. So they don't take nothing away
Mm-hmm.
from Dame. Dame did all that he can. I think he got a little fatigue in a second overtime, so he was passing the ball off a little bit, but
Yeah.
the team didn't make shots, so that's not on Dame. But yeah, Brandon Roy's probably the best. Brandon Roy, that game and the shot he hit against Houston, probably the best games
Oh,
I ever seen in my life. So
yeah.
I
I'll
got
never forget that
stick with my
game.
boys. Yeah, and it was on your boys.
Yeah,
And T
T
Mac
Mac.
was
Big
there.
Roy, man, he a legend.
Legend, half court joint, man. I watched that joint go sail in the air all the way over bucket. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably the best shot that I ever seen in my life, besides the the Dame shot against OKC. The other.
I was about to say, bro, I know you love that shot.
Yeah, so
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of memories, but yeah, that's definitely my favorite game to watch. I watched that with my pops too. Shout out my pops. Y'all see the painting back here. I had to put him in an episode. So
You see my guy.
yeah, word. So he was there watching. That was probably one of my favorite memories. Of course, if y'all know me and Sal Bros, of course. So our pops passed on a few years ago. So keep that up there, family. He watched sit down and watch the games and all that stuff with me. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Shout out to Pops, man.
probably one of the best memories I had watching the game, especially with him there. But all right, besides that, so we got that out the way. So we're gonna move on to did you know? I got a quick did you know for y'all real quick. Let me try to put it. I'm trying to get it in my phone real quick.
Bet
I'm
I
ready for
knew.
this one.
It's a little tough because y'all might know, but I'm not sure if y'all know or not. So I'm gonna just say it. So back when y'all know Jordan's probably the most popular shoe in the NBA, right? Ever or any basketball shoe.
Ever.
Did y'all
It's
know
shoe
that?
period.
Did y'all know that the Jordans ones was banned from the NBA? He wasn't allowed to wear 'em.
Yes.
Sal, you
I did not
I'm
know
a, I'm
that.
a slight sneakerhead, so yes, I knew that they got them for sale now.
Yeah, so the story go, Jordan was fined $5,000 by the NBA every time he wore the shoe because it broke the uniform code. So back then you had to match your shoes had to match your uniform, and that was as well as your team. You couldn't wear opposite shoes than your team. Your whole team had to wear the same shoes. So just a little quick
Hmm.
fact: he got fined $5,000, which every game that he won, which was paid off by Nike. So Jordan didn't have to pay the fine,
I didn't
and
know that.
and
Go ahead.
Nike used it as kind of a black sheep to push the campaign for Jordan's forward. So like, oh
Mm-hmm.
y'all not gonna let us win, and it just keep paying fine, which evidently paid out for Nike. So just just
Facts.
just my little did you know. So that's my did you know section.
That's
That
hard.
the Jordan ones was actually banned from the NBA by Commissioner David Stern as well.
That's hard.
Yeah, I definitely ain't know that one. I
Yep.
figured Sal would know because he definitely a sneakerhead.
It's like sneakerhead. It's a little something like
Yeah.
that.
Sal might not remember this story, but like one of my first time meeting Sal, you know what I mean, like-minded people, you know, you just kind of gravitate towards each other. But I guess I don't know what kind of shoes I had on, but Sal was talking about Jordan. He's like, yeah, bro, you get the Jordan 9s or something like that. I'm kind of like, nah, I don't know nothing about them numbers. I do like the one that just came out though.
Yeah, that
no.
sounds about right. Cheat checks,
Yeah,
that's all
I like sneakers myself, but I was never one to know all the numbers for them Jordans, man.
that. Yeah.
I just
My
like
bro Dre got me on sneakers. Shout out to my bro Dre, man.
I just like
Sneakerhead.
the black, white, and red patent leather joints. They was my favorite Jordans. I think they 11s or something like that.
Nah, yeah, Bread 11s.
Yeah, they my favorite Jordans of all time.
Man.
Yeah, definitely not a sneakerhead like you, P.
Yeah, the last pair of Jordans I had, you know, the Voto City League, we was hooping in together as a team. Yeah, we went undefeated, won a championship. Somebody stole my J's, man. So whoever you out there with my J's, man, give them back, man.
Say give them
I
back.
don't know if you want them back now.
You right, I don't want
it. Word. So you got that did you know the way I'm gonna pass the P's for the fair to compare for the episode 3 P's. Who you got, bro?
All right,
Let's
so
go. I'm ready.
First one I did some point guards, AI and Russell Westbrook. Second time I went still relevant because it was the Hall of Fame. So I did KG and Timmy. So this one I'm gonna keep it relevant with a player who's still in the league right now, doing good. James Harden versus a former player. He's still active right now because he's with the Jazz front ownership or something. So I got James Harden versus D Wade. And we talking about we talking about at the peak of their powers. It ain't gotta be the James Harden with the Nets. It could be the one with Houston where he was winning MVP and everything. He got MVPs. D Wade got championships, but both of them probably maybe as far as shooting guards, top 10 shooting guards. So fair to compare D Wade or James Harden. Sal, I'll go to you first, Sal.
Me? All right. I'm gotta go D Wade, man, just because of the dog, man. All right. That dog, man, you see what they did against Dallas in the finals. It take a certain type of player to do something like that, man. And James Harden ain't showing us that. Like, you could do all of the hundreds of pets and somehow travel, sometimes not. You know what I mean? Like, he's nice. Like, he's like, no, I don't mean that disrespectful. Like, respectfully, he's a bucket. He's a walking bucket. But I want to get buckets and I want to win. And if you're trying to do that, you got to go with that guy. I'm gonna say this: I don't think LeBron get his first championship without Dwayne Wade. I don't think LeBron get none of them championships without Dwayne Wade.
Thanks.
At all. Like, same situation. He could have had the same Miami team without Dwayne Wade, and they lose. I feel like because of that factor that he got. But shout out to James Harden, one of the best players in the league, best players in the world. Gonna be a Hall of Famer for sure. But I gotta go with that boy D Wade, man. Easy.
What about you, Marty girl?
I think I probably got to take D Wade too. I shout out to James Harden though, because James Harden he one of them guys that revolutionized the game of basketball, bro. Like when he first did that step back, like nobody knew what to do or what to call. That's probably like when the first person dunked. Like the ref was probably like, "Yo, what is happening right now? Like, is that a basket goaltend? Like, you don't know what that is, right?" So when James Harden did that step back and the caught the league by storm, and it had people second guessing the travel. It's not like that take a special player to do. And now you see everybody in the NBA doing it. And he's a wizard when it comes to getting to the free throw line and drawing fouls. But I would have to go with D Wade because D Wade has a championship mentality and he got that dog in him. And he's a all around player. He plays defense, rebounds.
Good point.
He hustles. He does whatever you need him to do on the floor. So I would take that player all day, even though I know James Harden will probably get me 50, but I want win at the same time. I want somebody that's going to do everything I need them to do, not just one thing. So I would have to go with D Wade.
Yeah, no, I'm on the same point. I mean, I'm on the same, I guess. I'm a roll with D Wade too. Like I said, it's at the peak of his powers. You're not the one the later on in his career. But no, I think one of y'all said about his defense and one of y'all said about him being clutch and having that dog in him. So for me, like I said, James Harden to give you 50 and all that, but just, D Wade, he's proven to win without LeBron. I know they had Shaq in them, but he was the lead, I guess, star on that team. They won that first championship. So yeah, no, I'm gonna go with D Wade too. Like I said, and then that defense too. I seen him like he ain't strapped up on Kobe, but he gave Kobe some fits. Rest in peace to Kobe a couple times when they used to have some heated matchups. And every time he would play LeBron too, when they weren't on the same team, like he would take it to another level. But with James Harden, like he said, he's gonna put up 40, maybe 50, but just when it matters, he disappeared too often.
That's a good one. I think we're gonna get a lot of traction on that too, because it's a lot of James Harden fans out here, especially the younger generation, like right under us. It's a lot of James Harden fans out there. So, I mean, bring the argument. You bring the argument to us. We with it. DM us, do whatever you need to do. We here.
I'm gonna say this for the James Harden fans though. Like he get assists, he score, he grab rebounds sometimes, he play defense sometimes. But if you're a basketball player, you understand the difference between what your stat sheet look like and how you actually affected winning the game. You know what I mean? Right. Dwayne Wade has 10 times more of an effect on a game than positive effect on a game, I would say, than James Harden. And that's no disrespect because Dwayne Wade is Dwayne Wade. He's like top 5 shooting guards of the planet ever. Right. So it's not no knock, but like it's a difference.
So let me ask y'all a question though. I'm gonna ask y'all a quick question. If the Nets win a championship this year, will it change y'all perspective on this argument?
Not me.
Because you got
he'll have a little bit more credibility.
Yo, you got KD. You got KD on your team, bro. Like Nah, bro.
D-Wade had Braun though after the first one. D-Wade had Braun though, yo. So you know,
But he had
gotta be fair.
In Houston, and James Harden had nobody. And you see what happened. I mean, they got to the playoffs and all that. He had an MVP year, but
Yeah,
he ain't get over that hump. So
Mhm.
I don't know, bro. I go with D Wade all day, man. Flash.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. We gonna put this on our social media page again, y'all. So I don't know if y'all remember the last episode we had. I was tagging people and shouting people out on Facebook and everything. So
Word.
for a couple of y'all, couple of my homeboys and family and friends out there, I'm be tagging y'all again so y'all can get in on this competition.
Yes, sir.
And then speaking of me shouting people out, on our Facebook, we had a nice little, I guess, amount of feedback. Yeah, back and forth and feedback on one of our posts we put up. I was tagging people and all that. And shout out to everybody who was giving us good feedback and all that. But one person in particular, my cousin, we call him Peanut. I ain't gonna put his government out there. We call him Peanut. Shout out to you, Peanut. Just to let you know, we couldn't find a dude, Big Manny, that took your spot, man.
We was looking for him though, bro. We was trying, bro.
We were trying to find you. You gotta give us a little bit more background from where you from with so we can find him for you, man.
Hey, bro, I missed that comment. So what happened, bro? I missed it. And for those that missed it, what happened in the comment?
So you know that our last episode we all shared our basketball journeys and experiences and all that, and I pretty much was telling everybody how my man Nick took my spot, and when I was playing for Fat Murdoch. So my cousin Peanut, he got on the Facebook joint and he was just letting us know he had experience too when he was playing, I guess rec ball, and the guy, dude, Big Manio came and took his spot or something like that.
Big Manio, man, that's
Big Manio.
Big
He's saying he's still looking for him to this day.
Yeah, shout out to Peanut, bro. We'll try to help you find him if we can, bro.
And he said, and didn't he say he lied to him and told him he got cut or something like that?
Yeah,
Big
that's how Big Manio took his spot. Yeah.
Messed up, yo.
Yeah.
Messed up.
Yeah. But yeah, no, shout out to my cousin Peanut, man. He up in LA doing this thing with the whole acting thing and everything, man. But
shout out
what I mean,
to
keep tuning in and sharing the cast for us and everything. We appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Shout out Peanut, bro. We appreciate it, man. We appreciate all the love y'all giving us. We definitely getting a lot of good feedback so far. We only on episode 3, season 2, of course, but man, we gonna keep them coming, bro. Man, P's flu game. We still here.
Yes, sir.
We still here. So, like I said in the first, part, my sniffles. I'm trying to get some. I got this mascot right here. So I told y'all
that'll knock it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to knock this out, man. I'm doing. I got tea in this hand. I got mascot in this hand. Bro, I can't take it no more, bro. Another sleep this night. I can't do it, man. I can't.
It's rough. My wife got me quarantined in a little room in our house. I can't come out the room. I'm down here in the basement right now. Don't nobody come down here. But as soon as it's done, I'm going back to quarantine.
I know. Bro, I know sis ain't playing that right now, bro. She ain't with it, especially with the newborn in house. So it's justified. It's justified. Yep. Good thing my wife got the sniffles too, though. So, like I told y'all, so we in the same boat. So I ain't gotta be isolated. I'm straight. I can go sleep in the bed. So yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that followed the cast, man. Shout out to everybody that subscribed. Shout out to everybody that
appreciate
that pitch in and support, man. And once again, we everywhere on Instagram, Facebook, the Anchor app, everywhere at Bronationhoops. Y'all follow us, man. Keep the support coming. We feeling it. We loving it. And we're going to keep this thing pushing, man. So follow us everywhere. Like, share, subscribe our videos. And we're going to keep pushing, man. Shout out to my bros, Sal Pacino and Peasy.
Yes, sir.
Let's keep doing it, man. Bronation.
Lock in with us, man.
Episode 3.
Yes, sir.
Episode 3. Way more to come. We out, fellas. Appreciate it.
Sir.